for taking your time again because of some new developments, especially on the latest video, the interview on the church, the Celestial Church at 70, and some other issues that crop up about the Celestial Church that were recorded at that time. And a lot of people felt that some truths were pointed out rightly, but that there are some other hidden facts that have not been highlighted upon. For instance, the issue of the shepherd that is putting down, that's leaving his bed open. Then, with Dr. Kunle Hamilton on Sunday, he frowned terribly at allowing somebody to come into the church with cap and be rolling on the floor and all that. So there are other issues, especially as regards the way the church is being run now. The prophets, prophetess, and the issue of very strong ethics of the church. People want to know what to follow and what not to follow, because it seems that the church is divided into a two group. There is the elite group who feel that all things are passed away, that they should follow New Testament. We don't need to go and bath in the river when we have victory walks. We don't need to go to the desert when we want to chase out evil spirit from women. Everything, if you say it, it happens. People who believe that the church can be turned around, the church can be changed. But despite the fact that the founder of the church says that the church is a spiritual church, that everything that should take place should be under spiritual direction. So we felt that we should come back and ask you, what is the way forward? Do we go by the rules and the ethics of the church as it was brought from heaven? That because it's called Celestial Church of Christ, and it looks like a prototype that was brought and should be followed due to some principle, not by philosophy, not by English language, not by strategy. So, sir, that's why we're here to enlighten us on the Celestial Church on the sick bed at Lutz.
Then, my brother, when you are now saying the church is divided into many parts,
yes, sir.
There is nothing like church. Let me correct you. Church is a clubhouse where some people of like mind assemble every Sunday. Because when you look at the book of Acts of the Apostles, 13 from verse 10 to 16, it said, because we gave them food in the morning, they refused to eat. They were waiting for each other to come. Those are the apostles after the departure of Jesus Christ. So they now said, we saw Christ-like in them. That is where we now arrive at the word Christian.
Oh, you mean there should be no denomination? There's no denomination?
There's nothing like Christian when Jesus Christ was alive.
No Christianity?
No.
Okay.
It happened after he left. That's out of the Apostle 13. The people they serve in the morning kept their food. The one in the evening, they waited for each other. You have not eaten your food. He said, no, we're waiting for Thomas. We're waiting for Peter to come. We're waiting for so person to come. Oh, there is Christ-like in the mind of all these people. They were behaving like their boss, Christ. And when you remove Christ out of Christian, it remains I-A-N. Without Christ, I am nothing. You know that before?
Yes, sir. I-A-N. I am nothing.
I am nothing without Christ. So when you look at it, it's very, very simple. They are not putting cap, they roll in the church, they do this, they do that. You see, since after Babangida has left, no more money in the ministry, no job, nothing. You know, since independent, Nigeria has not been creating jobs. We only have Ministry of Works or Housing, Ministry of Transport and Aviation, Ministry of Alausa, Ministry of Adeboye, or Yedepo. These are ministries. But you remember what we were told in the school? Only Batayaro Kokoka.
Yes, sir.
Toba Mowe. Then Ikeji. What to so we pay? Only Iweki ko. Laisi oko. Kokpe rara ni. Then only Iketa. Only Ipo Ola dara o Ipo Ola. Ipo yidun uwa lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Asimadebe o. Àwa ò ní kọ̀kúnú wa lówó. A ò ní kọ̀kúnú wa láṣọ. Amadeni àtàtà. Amadeni táyé wá. Torí banjoba lọ́la o. Àṣemadébẹ̀ o. Àwọn orin JF Ọdúnjọ 1970, 1969, 1947. Now, if we should ask your daughter or your son, sir, how do you come about maize? And if somebody brought it from abroad.
You mean that's maize?
The maize we eat carelessly on your table. Because your daughter have not visited any farm before. Just unless when he was listening to Akiwumi or Audu-Ogbe. Audu-Ogbe was able to perform because his father was a farmer. He was trying to explain what he has passed through. And you cannot explain, Fani Kayode cannot express anything on agriculture. But he can tell you something about fornication. How he was so free with ladies. In Ghana and everywhere. And you cannot, Fashola too cannot explain anything about agriculture. And even your president, Akiwumi Ambode, I don't think he has visited one farm before. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So that's the problem. So come to your question. You said some people came to the church, rolling in the church, covered their head.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They are free because somebody rented the place for them. They were commissioned to come to the place. And they have the free right to perform their civic role there.
And I want to even ask that, can somebody use philosophy to run the church? I mean, if somebody we now say the church can be run administratively without the dictate of the Holy Spirit? I mean, can somebody run it with philosophy, English language, strategy, and stratagem and all that?
No, but common sense are not common.
Sorry, sir.
Common sense are not what? Are not common.
Sir. Yes, sir. Common, sir.
Then Ecclesiastes 6, Ecclesiastes 7 from verse 13 to 18. Ecclesiastes 9 from verse 16 to 24. Then Proverbs 6 verse 21 to 24. He was telling us in that book of Ecclesiastes, only Ogbon Jagbara. Ogbon Oju Jagbara.
Wisdom is mightier.
Even mightier than strength. So automatically, we don't need all these people. Only kì í ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó pè mí ní Olúwa Olúwa ni yóò wọ ìjọba ọ̀run. Who is Genesis? Who is Davis? Who is Oshodi? Who is Nunayo? Who is Adigun? Who is Prophet Marcus? Who is all these people? You could remember in the book of Genesis 48 and 49. In Genesis 47, he said, my father and the rest families are here. He said, what is the profession of your father? Where did Genesis work before? Where he can learn ethic? Has he worked in any company before? No.
No, sir.
The answer is no.
Yes, sir.
The only business he first established in this world was when he was spying his father when they were making love in one room. And that's a common thing with the children of all the poor people. In Elisha, in Akure, in everywhere. And you know, I've told you a story of the issue of room and parlor.
No, that was
in Oweli.
Oweli, yes.
Yes. The man who came from the World War.
Yes, sir.
Second World War.
Yes.
Then, when he was there, everybody in the village was jubilating that he came back. He went for the First and the Second World War. Then that night, they killed a goat. Everybody ate and they drank ogogoro. And everybody went home. Then when the man was to mort, they were using this one room.
Yes, sir.
And he has 5 children.
Jesus.
So around 9 o'clock, he was thinking maybe the children had slept. So he wanted to even mort the wife for sex. Then Uhuru Jagbo, the last born,
okay, sir.
He ran to his father and said, Papa, if you say you kill somebody in the war front, don't kill mommy. Why do you want to kill? Why do you want to climb mommy? Don't compress that mommy. So he said, no. I'm just trying to help your mom. So they used trick. And he came down from the mother. He came down and he gave peace a chance. When it was exactly 1 o'clock, then when he was trying to try the woman again, then the one they call Franklin, he said, Daddy, but Guru Jagwa asked you not to beat mommy again. Why did you want her to climb mommy again? That is sleep alone now.
That is,
So because they didn't even know the action they wanted to perform, then the woman cannot wait again. He said we have some rope that we normally use to tie firewood. So they now nail it to the edge of the wall here and to the other side. And he used his wrapper to create room and a parlor. Then the man now came with his bull face. He said, Uru Yagbo, all of you, if you didn't cover your face on the ground now and sleep quick, I will go and carry the gun I used to kill those white people. And I don't want to hear you now, everybody that will be snoring.
so nobody should cross the boundary.
And yeah, you ask them anything behind the curtain is not part of their business. So that was when he has time to make love to the wife 3 times before the daybreak. And when their friend came in the morning, he wanted to wake them up to go to school. Yeah, he said, you make curtain in your house. He said, yeah, Daddy said nobody to go to the back. We can only play in the front. Nothing concerns us at the back. That is where we first invent room and a parlor in Uweri.
That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
So
if they wanted to create their own room and a parlor, they are free.
in the church.
In the book of 2 Corinthians 15, verse 45, 46, 47, he says we have the celestial body, we have the terrestrial. Everything the Lord created, there is fake and there's original. There is fake and there what? Original. And there's original. Even in your father's family, they are fake. Even in my family too, they are fake people. Even in the family of Donald Trump or Theresa May, we have some useless people in his family. So rolling in the church or putting cap on in the church, he was even telling us in the book of 1 Thessalonians 2 from verse 10 to 15. He was telling us how to dress up in the church. That the woman should cover their head and dress moderately. Then the man must not cover his head. He's there. So if they are kicking against the law, they are free. But the law will still fight them.
Oh, you mean the Lord?
The law. They are kicking against the law.
The doctrine of the church?
The doctrine of the law, which the Lord stated in the Bible here.
Okay, sir.
Then, don't worry about that. But the other time I was telling you, the church is at the critical hospital.
Okay, you mean
it's at Lut.
Okay.
Taking what?
It's a life support.
In the life support program machine. When you look at the Bible, Jehovah, Jesus Christ, and Holy Michael, once they have not changed that, Celestial is still real. That's the first thing when you enter Jehovah, Jesus Christ, and Holy Michael. That's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
So, but we'll get to some churches and you see them commanding prayers, some celestial prayer, they command prayer, CVCAC, they say, oh yeah, Badura, people start shaking, people start shouting and stuff.
No, they are imbecile.
Okay, sir.
They are mentally derailed.
Sorry, sir.
They are sick in brain.
Okay, sir.
Because when you look at it, you cannot shout to get school fees from your father. You cannot shout on your mother to take the dinner. You cannot shout or even Aleyah, the concubine that control anybody around your house. Ti Aleyah mi ba lowo ju baba mi lo, mo si ma lo baragbo. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is the reason why you don't need to bother about all these people.
So
it's just a mirage. When the time comes, everything will go. Because time shall tell.
But what
and time shall talk.
Time shall talk, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then you see some shepherd now.
He's in Leviticus. He's here. 26. And it's that we should not spare.
No, they leave their beards.
No, they are not shepherds.
No,
they are not shepherds.
No, leaders, sir. Leaders of.
No, they don't even encourage us to.
No, model parish.
There's nothing like model parish.
No, leaders of a model parish with thousands of people.
My brother, go and read Leviticus.
They
from 18.
They left their beds, sir.
Sir.
Okay, sir.
He said we should not look fearful
to
even our children. When you are not a monkey, why do you want to leave bears? And even those bears you leave behind, they still conserve your blood. You know that big Bob I better pass my enemy, my neighbor. Tata Pupu, Yamaha. And you put 32 bob on it.
That's crazy.
It will crash.
No, it will explode, sir.
Exactly.
Okay, sir.
So all these tiny things here consume blood from you. So if that, because anybody that is jobless can sit down 5 hours to reshape his beer. But if you ask him how many hours do you use on your beers? More feel it, more man take me 1 hour in the toilet. And when I wanted to shave my hair and this and that, because it's jobless. We're in it. Can you hear what I wanted your buffet anyway? Only because the Bible said it's only a foolish person will waste his time before the mirror. Because when you look at the mirror once, immediately you left the mirror, you have forgotten how your face looks like. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
This is the simple arithmetic. Everything you are asking for is in Leviticus. Is there anybody, no man with any physical defects? That is Deuteronomy 20, Leviticus 21, verse 16 to the end. So the interview we are having today is just very simple, sir. There was a man who bought a commuter bus. And the commuter bus wanted to leave from Akure to Lagos. Then the conductor has loaded the bus.
Okay, your passengers are in the bus already.
And the passenger are seated with it. He said they should put their seatbelt on and feel free and enjoy their trip. But one brave passenger said, "Sir, conductor, when are we going to pay? Is it on the road or when we get to Lagos?" He said, no, when the driver comes, he will tell you what to do. The driver will tell you what to do. So when the AC was working, then he now brought the driver in. So he now had the stick. He had the stick of the
supposed driver
to support the driver to the bus. So when he now support the driver to the bus, he opened the bus and he helped him to sit on the driver's seat and he crossed the belt. Then all of a sudden, everybody inside the commuter, they feel so worried that why are we doing this? He said, everybody should not be disturbed, roughened, or perturbed, or not to worry at all. The only problem I have is that I've lost my sight. I lost my sight.
Oh, you mean driver does not have eyes?
Yes, that. But the only everything in me is complete.
How is he going to see to drive, sir?
My brother, listen to my adage.
Sorry, sir.
He said everything in me is complete. But I can use the inner eye to drive you to your destination. There's a woman in the back. The woman said, Emma Bawa, what's the meaning of this? Báwo la fọ́jú ṣe fẹ́ wa mọ́tò dé Èkó? Eléyìí máa lè díẹ̀ o. Woman yẹn mú gèlè, he just remove his head tie and tie it on her waist and hit the side glass. He just jump out
from the vehicle. That's a dangerous jump.
Then the driver who was a blind man said, "You know what, sir? I won't collect money from all of you. Don't be disturbed. But what I know is that I will take all of you to your destination." So automatically, where is he taking them to? He's taking them to heaven.
Jesus Christ.
They will leave this world prematurely.
My Lord Jesus Christ.
They will leave this world with pain.
From Akure to Lagos, sir.
They will leave this world with bruises on their body. They will leave this world without going back to their home again.
Jesus Christ.
And they will not come back to their native land. That was what he said in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel was telling us in 16 and 17. It's in Jeremiah 20, and Jeremiah 21 and 22. He said, don't worry about the dead. Because the dead, don't ever make any fit on the dead people. They will not come back to their native land again. This is what he said. So, my brother, he now said, we will not see bad thing. Everybody started jumping out from the bus. Everybody was jumping out. Now they now rushed to the conductor and said, if we knew from the beginning that the driver of the bus is a blind person, we will not enter your bus. So, in a nutshell, that is how everybody jumped out
Of the boss.
of the bus. Jump out to other churches. Jump out to found their own churches. Jump out except all those conductors. And who are the conductors? The conductors we have now is Nuneyo, Lagmadesaya, Baba Banjo, Jerry, and all the fake celestial pastors and prophets. They are the one helping Mobina who is blind to lead us until we die, until we get suffocated. We should ask Mobina when he's going to give peace a chance. Court has helped us. They said no. Then, I don't know, because their father granted a lot of interview in OGTV.
Oh, you mean the late Papa SBJ
Late Papa SBJ Oshofa.
The great Oshofa, sir?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Granted a lot of interview, telling us that this church does not belong to his family. And when the ruler of the church will come, spring up, it's going to be a dynamic young man. It may be somebody who joined the church yesterday, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 20 years ago. But everybody will see that in him. And people will reference him. Do you remember the enthronement of Saul and David?
Yes, sir.
When you look at 1 Samuel 8, 1 Samuel 9, and then when you look at the book of 1 Samuel 15 and 16 and 17, they used a cup to anoint Saul. They used animal horn to anoint David.
So what's the difference?
Because David was a shepherd and was the original pastor, original king. And that was why Samuel was so confident when he went to die. In the book of 1 Samuel 12, from verse 1 to 10, he said, when I was with you, how many of you have I robbed? How many of you have I even robbed of his talent or anything? None. None. He said, for this, we've got you original king. And we have paraded him in your presence. So that is your king. David is the authentic king. You know what happened?
What happened, sir?
By his enthronement.
What happened, sir?
Samuel said, I will not sit down until he comes. That is 1 Samuel 16, 4 to 10. So the problem Celestia is facing now, when a blind man lead a blind man, they will all fall into a pit.
Oh, you mean into a quarter?
A pit, a very deep pit.
Jesus.
What happened recently was so very, very bad. There was a woman who called a conference in London. And we didn't know that it was damn so bad.
In the United Kingdom?
Yes. The whole wayward shepherd and prophet of a Celestial Church that are living in UK, they hosted banjo, they hosted the blind Omo Shofa. Maybe, you know, they were just doing all rubbish thing there. Even the other man who took Celestia to ransom in London, Olumide Johnson, Lawson, they were all there. They were tossing the man everywhere. And when he gets to where they want to sit down, where they were to take award, Banjo took the position of Oshofa.
Jesus Christ.
He made him to sit number 3.
Oh, you mean?
Yes, even that was not the original disgrace.
Baba Banjo sat in the
Yes,
position
and
of
that was not the original disgrace.
Papa Ime for Shofa.
Yes, he was celebrating how they made him all the whole spiritual leader. They just gave him a new title in all the churches in Nigeria, my brother. And that was that's not the all about the disgrace.
Oh, you mean it was still on the
Even in Dublin, Afolalu and all the leaders of Celestial Church in Dublin. Go and check the video. They put fried rice, jollof rice in the front of Papa Mobi, you know. Yes, sir.
as EMF.
Mobi now will be asking when he's even putting Ororo, the fake and Ororo on people. That it seems I put my hand on 2 people's head. What's the meaning of that? The problem Nigeria is having, is it the same problem we have in Celestial Church? Billions of people can see, they have their sight. But they said we should wait for this blind man. When are we going to get out of the place? When are we going to sing a new song? Isaiah 60, Isaiah 61 and 62. He said, the Lord has anointed us with what? With a new spirit. When are we going to get out of this trouble? And everybody is laughing. In that room that day, they were just leading him everywhere.
That's it.
In London.
Leading him?
Yes. Why they made him to come there is that, you know, he will never know what is writing on the check. They will only use his hand to sign the check. There was a time we have a problem. The second, they forge his signature. Then we beg him in the name of God. If he did not want to die between now and 2020, he should give peace a chance. He should help them as Afobaje to get a new constitution for the country and for the church. Nigeria need a new constitution. Celestial need a new constitution. Even the other day when Celestial was in trouble, when Nigeria was in trouble, during Yadua Moritala regime, it was only Celestial we saw then who prayed for Oshofa. Oshofa prayed for Obasanjo. And after some 3 hours, the very person that's supposed to be the president, hands off, he gave it to Obasanjo.
That's Tiwa Danjuma, sir.
Tiwa Danjuma said,
General Tiwa Danjuma, sir.
Not the senior brother to the late Yadua.
Okay, that's Musa Yadua, General Musa Yadua.
He was to be the president.
Okay, sir.
So he now said, after the prayer of the what? Of the saints.
That's Papa Oshofa.
Papa Oshofa. On
Obasanjo. General Obasanjo.
The man said, you know my illness. I don't want to put Nigeria in trouble. Obasanjo, you can carry on. That was a prayer from the mouth of a saint. Can we call Mobina a saint? Can we call Banjo a saint? Can we call Orobo a saint? Can we call Ademola Shomori a saint? Can we call all these people saints? No. They have soiled their clothes, as stated in Revelation 3:1-5.
No, you mean they soiled their clothes in red oil of God?
In dirty things.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. In
things that you cannot even say anything about. None of all these leaders has less than 8 children with 4, 5, and 10 concubines. How can we lead this church forward? A lot of people have joined part of the church to join Redeem, playing flute, piano in Redeem, in London, everywhere. Even there was a church I preached in Toronto. I was carried away. The Holy Spirit then directed me. I was on suit. When I now sing Ojo, Agbara no, Ti Osonduru, everybody knew the song. They said, sir, are you celestial? We are once a celestial person. Yes, but with the behavior of all the leaders. And what do they say? They said, Ashelati Waju. And if the person in the front is a moral or a non-entity, what does he have to tell us?
Ashelati Waju.
What does he have to tell us? You know Ashe will look back. Then he afford you to be done easy. Or what that be or any okoto anything o je sugar to ko eku. Ti o yawo e ba for wora oko e. Ara for 2 hours. Tó bá tún fẹ́ dé be oku atu jabo.
Jesus.
So obìnrin o ni wa kunrin ese.
Bu ma lọ sí Kútọ̀nù sir.
Awa kò lọ sí Kútọ̀nù o ma wá sí kunrin ese. Awa young boy tó ma lo weekend lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Ṣé bó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní palace ọba in the book of Genesis 39. It happens there. He said the king is always too occupied. You handsome boy, you can be playing the role at times when the king is on conference. He said, I won't do this, sir, madam. He said, if you fail to do it, you are going to jail. Because you know
that's Potiphar's wife.
Then you know the secret of the king today and my secret. And I will tell your boss that you want to rape me. You see, when you look at all the adage so far.
Yeah. What you said now, just like when I was speaking with Dr. Hamilton on Sunday, somewhere in Lagos, and he was talking about Germany. He went to Germany recently, and he went for a lecture, and he said when he came back, when people called him from Germany, they said, oh, sir, everybody he met in the room, he didn't know they were celestial. Then when he came back to Nigeria, they said, sir, because he prayed a particular prayer, and they now said, "Are you Celestia?" He said, "Yes, I'm Celestia." He said, "Oh, which was Celestia? But we have gone to Redeem, we have gone to Foursquare, we have jumped to Winners Chapel, but we are not comfortable. Sir, can you please come to Berlin and raise a new Celestia altar, and we will all come back to Celestia?" That's why Dr. Hamilton has started Elisha Parish in Berlin now. So it's just like the analogy of the vehicle, the blind man vehicle, that a lot of people jump out from the window, jump into Redeem, jump into Winners, jump into what they call that church, CAC, and all of them are now punished because they cannot go through the real ethic again. Sir, how do you think we're going to bring the old glory back? And who do you think can give her the old glory of Celestia? Who do you think God gave this to? Since everybody has jumped out of the bus and the driver is a blind man.
Sir, when you look at the book of Numbers 33, verse 55, it said God does not create sickness.
How do you mean, sir?
Ọlọ́run ò dá àìsàn.
So
You can read it, is there.
who created sickness, sir?
It's what you eat. In the little secondary school we went the other day, they said a drop of sperm take 21 days to recover. Then you now that has sex with your wife 17 times in a week, because the woman has a good face and everything, because you want to send you to early grave, and you say you are enjoying. And when you get to Cotonou, even though when you get to my two here, Cotonou and Togo, the people you only meet there is the landladies.
Oh.
Landlords are dead.
How, sir?
And it's because of this fast track
Jesus.
of sex. So the
You mean they have big buttock or what, sir?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
it's sex that killed them. And the stress.
The stress of sex.
The stress, wife will eat, children will eat. I want to be fine boy. And when you look at Proverbs 30, 31 and 32, he said, anybody who find a good wife,
Find something very good.
the favor of God.
Favor of God. Okay.
He said the good wife will wake up by 4 o'clock in the morning and prepare food for his husband and take care of the house. But reverse is the case now. Is the man that will polish the shoe of the wife and wash the pint of the wife and get the table set. Because he has made love 4 times, excessive love in the night. And when you see a war that started midnight in any matrimonial home, it's not a Bakassi war. It's a war about sex. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And when to bele láàrin òru, tó dẹ̀ parí kílẹ̀ tó mọ́, wọ́n mi kò wọ́n ti kọ check. Abiko here.
Oh, yeah, me, sir.
So
I'm very confused, sir.
don't be confused. Just let's go the normal way.
Okay, sir.
You see Celestial Church. When the man received the mantle, when he was coming back, he first of all met snake.
What's the meaning
When
of that?
Oshofa was coming out of that forest,
From Agonge.
yes, he met snake.
What's the meaning of that, sir?
And one
Okay, sir.
trickish people.
Okay, sir.
Then after crossing that area,
Peacock.
then he saw
Okay. Monkey.
monkey.
Okay.
Then the monkey is what is the monkey doing?
What's the meaning? No, jumping around, sir. The
Monkey
monkey
will
jumps.
be jumping around.
Okay, sir.
And those are the people who jump out from the bus.
Oh. Okay. Okay, just like the monkey.
Because they have used banana elsewhere
Okay, from
to
tree-
trick them.
Okay, from tree to tree, sir.
From tree to trees.
Okay, when they
From
started-
from one Holy Ghost morning to Holy Ghost night.
No, there's shoes,
One Holy
sir.
Ghost evening to Holy Ghost evening.
Afternoon.
Then, but in the evening, they will come and take Ororo from Prophet Marcus. They will come and take Ororo from Amitin. They will come and take Ororo from late Omololu Alexander.
All of this.
They will say, you know what, sir? We can worship, we can be doing night vision with you. Because they have given us a title in Redeem, in Mountain of Fire, in all these things. Because we are the stage, now the stage we are is the stage of Obo.
Oh, the monkey season. Season
Yeah,
of monkey
when the
jumping.
in the monkey season.
Okay, sir. Oh.
That's why we came about Oshofa, children and their saga. Then the next one we are going now, any moment from 2020, is Oki,
Peacock.
Peacock. Nobody will see Oki in the morning that will not use his color to pray, the glory of the church will still come back.
How do you mean, sir?
If the glory will shine, will still come back. You know, now we don't have prophet again, we only have herbalists.
Oh, you mean the church?
The church don't have a prophet again. All what we have now is herbalists. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo account. Tó ń pè níbi tí bàbá wọn kú sí nífẹ̀ẹ́, níbàdàn, ní Àkúrẹ́. Wọ́n á kọ ewé ọgbọ́, ewé ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, ewé ọ̀pẹ tí ó mú wálẹ̀ tí ó lọ sókè. Ẹ jọ sá. Ẹni lòun ò níṣẹ́ ni. Ó dẹ̀ ní kó lọ gbé ewúrẹ́ wá. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ Celestia àti túnde ewúrẹ́ ni? Torí àwọn babaláwo kì í yé ní deep freezer. So àwọn wòlíì náà ti ní deep freezer ń sìn. Gbogbo ewúrẹ́ tó ń yọ ahọ́n àti tó ń yọ ẹsẹ̀. Ẹ̀ránṣẹ́ àkúnlé ìyàwó wọn yọ kébé. So ara àwọn tó bọ́ọ̀lù ẹnu bọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Ibi tí àwọn Ògúnrẹ̀mí, àwọn Bánjọ, àwọn Ògúnlèsì, ibi tó ń lé wa dé nìyẹn. Wọ́n pọ̀ bí wọ́n wà ní. Àwọn bàbá bàdà parọ́ títí tó fi kú tiẹ̀ dànù ni. Táìmù àwọn ejò lápàdé àwọn àjọṣe tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ NEPA tó ń tún ṣiṣẹ́ church. Táìmù yẹn lápàdé àwọn bàbá Jálíkòkò tó ń ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà tó mú àlè ẹ̀ lọ́sọ̀dọ̀ Ọ̀ṣọ́fà. Then táìmù yẹn náà lápàdé bàbá àgbà òsí. Then táìmù yẹn náà wọn ò tí ì bímọ bí iná. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ètò tí bímọ bí iná máa pa tó máa ju ti àwọn ọ̀bọ lọ. Then when you look at àwọn tó wà mẹ́rin sìn, ṣé bàbá ọ̀sìn tí ò lè kọ orúkọ ẹ̀ fún ara ẹ̀? Then regime afọ́jú yìí tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn. But we are not finding it easy. In UBA, ṣé afọ́jú di MD?
No, sir.
In First Bank ńkọ́?
No, sir.
Okay, yẹ ká tó sọ ọ̀kan kan. Ó dàbí pé òkè ẹ̀dẹ̀kan tí mò ń sọ.
No, I'm a bit confused, sir.
Ló má confuse jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ.
Okay, sir.
Then kò lọ mú ìyàwó bá ìyá ẹ̀. Kò ní lady yẹn parí pé ó ṣe tó University of Lagos.
Yes, sir.
Ó ṣe elect.
Yes, sir.
Then lady tí tó fi hàn yá ẹ̀ pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ sí America. Then by the America they were married.
Yes, sir.
So when you get to America, you get married.
Yes, sir.
Then at the end of the day, after 3 weeks, this woman slept and he woke up with blindness. Then when you now pass the information to your mom,
that's critical, sir.
What will your mommy say? Will your mommy encourage you to marry a blind lady?
No, sir. She will reject it.
If you put it in Jesus' name. Your mother will say reject it.
Yes, in Jesus'
name. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, sir.
So, but what do you think J.H. or Motosho can do? There's nothing. They were fighting for position.
No, are you talking about Joroton?
That is J. Aro or Motosho.
Okay, sir.
And then B. Akinte Eniwa and Okai Isabo and P.A. Olarewaju and Banjo and most superior evangelist J.D. Nuneyo and most superior evangelist Taiwo Oshin. They are out in the boat. These are the conductor who filled the van, who filled the commuter, because they were looking for something to fill their purse. Then now they now pass everything to all these people. They are just hiding there. And when you look at the venerable superior evangelist M.O. Ajao and venerable superior evangelist Akindoyi and superior evangelist Olusegun Olarinde and then Abraham Ajose. Then when you look to mention few, they are all here. And all the female members has no husband again. Because they want to hang around the M.K.O.
No, their mother Celestia, sir.
They are not, even they don't have, some people they don't have husband.
Some of them have tattoo, sir.
They don't have husband, they have tattoo all over their body, they call them Mother Celestia. Then find out. Okay, oh yeah, ti afoju fun yan níbo lo ti fẹ́ lò. Sorry. Then when you look at all this, look at Prophet Emmanuel Shoyemi, then Tunde Demori, then Toyi or Ono and Shegun, they're all there. So when you look at all these things, where is Celestia going? Even the 70th anniversary, all the committee are failure. They failed all of us. We got to the place there's no seat.
Oh, you mean
even free donut to give everybody?
Oh,
they don't have.
Donuts and minerals.
Just come up donut and canned Coke for 70th anniversary. All the old people in that committee will not see Celestia for 100. because they bastardized the whole thing. Celestial is just like the Ark of Noah. Genesis 8, 10, and 11. When Noah was building it, everybody is not looking at Marcus as a madman. I'm not mad. It's whatever the Lord had asked me to tell the world, I will tell them. No, Jeremiah 1, 1 to 5. That's what he said. Deuteronomy 29, 29. Deuteronomy 18, 18. Then the book of Amos 3, from verse 1 to 4. Amos 4, 4 to 10. Then when you look at the book of Nahum 1, 1 to 5, Psalm 49, 1 to 10. Then Malachi 1 and Malachi 2. He said, if I'm their God, where is my respect? Then when you look at the book of Malachi 3, from verse 10 to 14, all the elders of Celestia has robbed the church. They were only sharing money. They were only sharing money. Even the hall, they said they have just finished.
No, the M.K.O Cathedral.
The M.K.O Cathedral should be left for the kinders. Kò jẹ́ káwọn ọmọdé kékeré máa ṣe sọ school ńbẹ̀. Kò gba àwa àgbàlagbà mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ọkàn wọn balẹ̀ nítorí wọ́n ti lé àwọn èèyàn gidi lọ. Nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láti rẹ́ni tó ń olùṣọ́ àgùntàn olórí èèyàn tó ń bá ìyàwó tó ń bá ìyá sùn tó ń bá ọmọ sùn tó ń bẹ̀gbọ́n sùn nítorí pé olówó lọ́wọ́. What are the role of Jolotom in those days? He's a leader.
He's a very rich
òun ló ń help Baba Bada. Wọ́n lówó church wọ́n fi ra boat. Ṣebí Baba Bada kékun ní London ni. Or with all his lies. Baba Bada àtàmì òróró fún ìyàgbà wristwatch. Tó o bá rówó sọ wá ní kò mú wristwatch kò fi dúró. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn leader? Ṣebí lára àwọn leader náà ni Messiah tó wà ní ògbóni. Táwọn bá dá àtàmì òróró fún wọn. Ṣebí irú Messiah náà la fẹ́ fi kún tìjọ́ Genesis ń sìn àtàwọn Davis. Ṣé àwọn youth náà nìyẹn? Ṣé àwọn youth tó bá pàdé náà làwọn àjànàkú? Ṣé àwọn youth náà ní Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Joshua? Ṣé àwọn old ni àbáwọn youth? Ẹni tó pààyàn jù ní gbogbo àwọn tó ti gba iṣẹ́ Olúwa ní Nàìjíríà àti gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó, Joshua Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ni. He has murdered a lot of people. Even character assassination and everything. What he cannot do in another 200 years, he's telling you he's doing it tomorrow.
Even he is very famous. He has implanted.
There is nothing famous in him.
He was implanted.
Gbogbo ọmọ tó ti bí obìnrin ni orúkọ ò ní símọ́ lẹ́yìn ikú ẹ̀. Ó ń bá yàrá sùn, ó ń bọ́ ọmọ sùn, ó ń bá gbogbo sùn. Ọmọ ìyá wọn tó kú sí géètì ẹ̀ ní lórí ọ̀rọ̀ cancer tó lóun lè cure over 20 years ago. Tó ń fi omi ìdọ̀tí tó fún mú wọn. Tó bá jẹ́ táìmù yìí sì, àwọn èèyàn ti ní monkey disease. Wọ́n ti ní gorilla disease. Tó lọ ń bu omi inú ẹ̀ rẹ̀ tó ń gbé fáwọn èèyàn kan lọ máa mú. Òní tó ṣe GC tí ò pass. Wọ́n kọ ní Bíbélì títí sí kò mọ́. Bóyìnbó tó ń sọ lẹ́nu. A máa rìn a máa wọ́ lórí ìdúró. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó ń fi jẹ́sí kò mọ bọ́ ṣe ń talking kò ní bet. Orísun tó lọ́rùn ẹ̀rí ni. Ṣebí ká wọ̀ṣì ló ń ṣe ní ojú ẹlẹ́gbà. Time shall talk and time shall tell. For Celestial not to deviate. We are tired of this blind man. We are telling Banjo. We are telling Unayo. We are telling all these people to take this man to Kutonu. Nigeria want to have his own pastor. Come on, move in on. Come on, see Kutonu. But Baba Oshofa de Nigeria, Loluala Loju. Aye to jẹ ní Nigeria kò lè jẹ ní Kutonu. Olúwa tẹ́ Nigeria lọ́rùn ju gbogbo ìlú lọ. A máa jìyà níbi iṣẹ́ tó jìyà ní church is enough. Enough is enough. Kó máa lọ́lé kó lọ máa tọ́jú àwọn ojú ẹ̀. And with all the things he wanted, we can still be giving it to him.
Okay, in terms of remuneration.
Yes.
Remuneration.
Yes, sir.
Remuneration.
We need this time around. We need mechanized farming. There are a lot of countries, set in America, who want to give us free tractors, free helicopters, who can help us to spread those rices. But and that was the problem we had with Oshofa those days. Till we register with the Association of Churches. Yeah, what you put? When are we going to start repairing things? When are we going to get things right? Then we go and walk back. Why don't you allow peace to reign? They cannot become Afobaja and let things go. And when you look at it now of recent, you see what Adeboye was doing? Adeboye brought a comb to the church.
No, he said people.
No, he brought a comb to the church when he was derailed spiritually. Only tó bá ti yarun síwájú àwọn ọ̀tá tí tó bá ti yarun sẹ́yìn ó láwọn àwọn ọ̀tá tí ṣubú nílé lọ. Wọ́n ní tó bá dẹ̀ ti yarun síwájú ó ní wọ́n ti nílọ síwájú nìyẹn. Ṣé pé wèrè ni? Ẹ bá kí la fi dá wèrè mọ̀. Ṣé bí ìwà ẹ̀ ni? kẹ́nìkan ní kí mú kọ́ǹbù kí yanu owó lé owó tó fẹ́ wà fìrà tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó wà ní àkáǹtì. ṣé báwọn fúnra wọn ni bàbá sọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn the legend Ogunde ó ní fúnra wọn náà máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ.
Ọba tó Ogunde sá. No, the philosopher.
Ó tún wá sọ fún wa wípé ní Yorùbá ronú o Yorùbá ń para wọn nítorí ipò Yorùbá ń para wọn nítorí owó Yorùbá ń dalẹ̀ nítorí obìnrin àti tún gbé wọ church. Then automatically listen, all those people did not know their left from their right. Do you remember we don't need to get to this church before we get great? When you look at the book of Proverbs 3, verse 15 and 16, he said, long life has been written into your right hand. Then into the left, happiness, peace of mind, and joy into the left. So automatically, you don't need to do anything than to hold yourself, go to the farm, do the little you can do, buy 3 plots of land, build on one, use the rest too as garden. You have pumpkin at the back of your house. You have a wedu at the back of your house. You have a bull at the back of your house. You have some chicken and duck fowl at the back of your house. The little out of it again, you can grow snail. But look at the stupid thing that is going on the whole place. We'll go to my 12 market to buy rodo, buy tomato, buy alubasa. We will now buy watermelon, cucumber. Then we'll buy cocoyam. We will now buy orange. We buy watermelon. We buy everything, buy. Bank manager has now become a thief. Pastor has now become a thief. Then landlord too has now become a thief. So automatically,
even the pastor,
even the pastors, if you get to where they wanted to break their fasting, Iru, Igbi, roundabout, Onigbawe, Onigba Ese, Tinko, Eja Tutu, Eja Osan. Then I want to that way alone like it again. Only love few be anything by Jeremiah 5. Then they should release these people to go. Ṣé àwọn ará tó fẹ́ sìnkú mọ́ bí iná kí la gé nínú rẹ̀ jí mọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n náà parí cathedral àwọn ọmọ Celestial orí wọn mà ti gbálẹ̀ o home and abroad orí Celestial ti gbálẹ̀ wọn ò mọ nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ ó dà pé wèrè ló dóyà wa tó ń fi bí wa. If you get to London now gbogbo àwọn shepherd tó máa bá ń bẹ̀ wọ́n bóra wọ́n ṣe tattoo wọ́n ṣe everything wọ́n bó ẹsẹ̀ wọ́n wọ́ké wọ́n lóké. Gbogbo àwọn obìnrin ayé akọrin wọn ti rí pátá wọn ìfọ olùṣọ́ àgùntàn míì tẹ wà nílùú òyìnbó àwọn kan wà tó ẹgbẹ́ ọlọ́bọ̀bìnrin sùn nígbà tó máa fi rọ́ọ̀ṣì kúrò mẹ́ wọ́n ṣi pátá wọ̀ torí kébé obìnrin yẹn àti tọkùnrin bákanbákan ni ìgbà tó délé tó fẹ́ bọ́ra ìyàwó rẹ̀ bá pátá wo ló tó ní fúláwà tó wọ̀ wálé kẹ́ olùṣọ́ àgùntàn sẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣé bá ṣe fẹ́ déjọba ọ̀run rèé eléyìí tí ò ti wọ 45 èèyàn mẹ́wàá ti bímọ fún wọn ní bó ṣe gbóyún tòun lọ ló ń gbóyún àwọn ẹlòmíín táwọn ọmọ yìí bá fẹ́ lọ lóyìnbó lọ́jọ́ iwájú tó bá ṣe DNA nǹkan ṣé orí olùṣọ́ yìí pé tó lò tún gbóyún ẹlòmíín tó ń ṣe joint rider joint sex àrò olùṣọ́ àgùntàn Celestial alágé nírí akọ̀lìntì lérí Agége ń bí táwọn mẹ́jọ bóbìnrin kan sùn lálẹ́ ọjọ́ kan tó náà kàn fẹ́ fi ilẹ̀ tó ń fún lówó olùṣọ́ àgùntàn Celestial èmi ò mọ bó ṣe máa tó pẹ́pẹ́ mọ́tò afọ́jú tàbí bọ́ọ̀lù náà nìyẹn o that's the proverb.